Guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make sprinkle sponge cake again and Tottenham cake. And to make this I have unsalted butter and sugar, custard sugar in this bowl, my sifted flour and salt, and in this bowl I have my eggs, milk and vanilla. To begin with, I'm going to start off by just mixing my butter and sugar together until it's nice and creamy. And there I've creamed together my butter and sugar and it looks like this. Now I'm going to add in my eggs a bit at a time, but before I do so I'm just going to whisk them together until they are separated. I'm starting to make most of my videos by hand instead of using my mixer or hand whisk, because I understand a lot of people don't have a hand whisk or mixer. So just to show people that it can be made by hand as well, I'm starting to do it using some elbow grease. Now you will need to preheat your oven to gas mark 4 so it's ready once the mix is ready. And now I'm just going to start adding my egg bit by bit into my creamed butter and sugar. Just a bit at a time. And mix. Until it's combined, and once it's combined like this, add in your next bit and then whisk again. If your mix looks like it's going to curdle, just add in a bit of your sifted flour, just a little bit, just to prevent it from curdling, and mix that in. So I'm going to add a bit more flour again, just because it looks like it's about to curdle. And finally, going to add in my sifted flour and salt. It's important that you sift your flour after you've weighed it, just to make sure that the weight is right, because sifted weight is different to the weight when it's straight out of the bag. And I'm just going to scrape down the bowl again, just to make sure all my mix is fully combined. And that's my cake mix done. And in this video I'm using a tin metal tray instead of the disposable ones, just to show you guys you can use anything. So here I've lined my tin with butter, like very generously, and next I'm just going to add some flour to coat the butter. So I'm just going to sprinkle in some flour into the tin and to evenly spread it around the tin. Just move the tin and tap it to get rid of the excess. Just make sure that you cover the whole tin with butter and flour evenly. This will prevent it from sticking to the tin. You can also use greaseproof paper or non-stick paper to line it, and then with the excess just tap it away. So now I'm just going to pour my cake mix into the tin. And now put in the oven to bake until it's golden brown. I like to put it on the middle or bottom shelf, so this way it bakes a bit more slowly and it gives it a more even rise instead of a dome. While my cake is in the oven baking, I'm going to be showing you how to make 3 different types of icing, and one is for the Tottenham cake and the other 2 is for the sprinkle sponge cake, and one is with egg whites and one is with water. And to make this, it's like the other one. I have my egg whites in a bowl and I'm just going to start adding in my icing sugar a bit at a time until I get the perfect royal icing consistency. And just like the other video, that is my royal icing complete. Next I'm going to show you the water method. Now the second method I'm going to show you is like royal icing, but instead of using egg whites I'm going to use some water. And I'm just going to add some water in a bit at a time. I don't want to pour all of it into the bowl because you don't want it to be too runny, you want it to be at a nice spreadable consistency. Now straight away I think this is a bit too runny, so I'm just going to add some more icing sugar. I'm pleased with that consistency, and now I'm going to add a drop of vanilla essence. This part is optional. And now that's the second method done. So this is with water and sugar, and this one is my royal icing. And I'm just going to cover them over with some cling film just to prevent it from forming a skin on them. And now the third method I'm going to show you is for the Tottenham cake. So I have my raspberry jam in this bowl. I'm just going to heat it up in the microwave for 30 seconds just to make it more smooth. Here is my raspberry jam out the microwave. Just going to give this a mix. To that I'm going to add in just a bit of water. Now to get rid of the seeds in my jar, I'm just going to sieve it. And there's the seeds. And now I have a smooth raspberry juice. I'm going to start adding in my icing sugar, and just like before I'm going to whisk it up until it becomes a nice smooth spreadable paste. And there is my icing for my Tottenham cake. So here is my sponge straight out the oven, and I know it's ready because it's golden brown, and when I touch it, it springs back. I'm also going to try the toothpick method where you put it in and it comes out clean. Now I'm going to take my knife and run it around the edges, so once it's cool it's easier to remove from the tin. I'm going to leave it to cool, not completely, just until it's more easier to touch and it's not as hot. So my cake has been cooling for about an hour. It's still a bit warm, but now I'm going to turn it out of the tray. And I'm just going to put this tray upside down on the cake and flip it over like so. And voila! And to get it the right way up, you put the tin on top of the tray like this and turn it like that. And now I'm just going to leave it to cool like this completely. You can either put it back on the rack if you want to, or leave it there until you're ready to decorate it. Now my cake has cooled completely. I'm going to start decorating it, but first I'm going to cut mine into 3 different sections for my 3 different icings I made. So I'm just going to cut it in 3, going across like this. I like to mark it first before I cut it, just to see where it will line up. If you're happy, go ahead and start to cut. So I'm going to separate it a bit, just a little bit, so the icings don't run together. And now I'm going to start to decorate. And there you have it, your Tottenham cake is complete. Next I'm going to use my water icing. I don't know the correct term for this, I'm just gonna keep calling it water icing because it's just water, icing sugar, vanilla. I'm gonna pour that onto the cake. Give it a mix before you start to put it on, make it more pliable. Finally, I'm going to add some sprinkles. I don't have hundreds and thousands, so I'm just going to use some sprinkletti. I'm going to leave these to set before I start to cut them. Okay, now my icing has set a little bit. I'm going to cut them into squares. Tottenham cake and Spinkles sponge cake, 2 different ways. That's all guys, thank you for watching, and as always please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Also, if you have any video suggestions, please don't hesitate to comment them below. Thanks for watching.